Hey, makers, it's Shawnee from Shawnee's Shop, where we slay the day every day. And today I am putting the MakerFlo craft oven to the test. Can it really bake 12 skinny tumblers at once? Well, guess what? Spoiler, yes, it does. And guess what? It does it beautifully. And I am going to show you the full sublimation process from start to finish using MakerFlo's high quality blanks, paper, tape, and more. So let's waste no more time and let's get into it. So here are all the materials that we're going to need for today's video. My pink tape dispenser, my handy dandy heat resistant gloves from MakerFlo, and of course, you already know I am using my heat resistant tape from MakerFlo, of course, the thicky and the skinny tape, and then I got my tools all from MakerFlo. And then here I am using my MakerFlo 20-ounce sublimation tumbler, true straight, flawless coating, and ready to press right out the box. And then don't forget your sublimation paper, all from MakerFlo. And let's not forget our crafter oven, purpose-built for sublimators with even heat distribution. And of course, I am using my Epson F170. So let's waste no more time, you guys. Let's get into this exciting video. So now it's time to head over to our computer, and this is where I'm going to get my designs. I get a lot of my designs from Etsy.com, so let's go over there where I already purchased my Halloween spooky designs that I'm going to be using. So now once you choose your 12, you are going to open up my favorite application for sublimation is Inkscape. A window is going to open up, and that's when you're going to choose on print over here on the left side, and then choose on 8.5 by 11 landscape. And now you're ready to import your design. So go over to the file on the top left, click on import, and then we're going to go to quick access, go to your downloads, and now you're going to click on whichever one you want to use first because we're going to resize it now. So that's when you're going to choose the width to 9.4 and the height to 8.3. We're giving ourselves a little bit of wiggle room for bleeding. See, just like that, your design is now resized and ready to go to fit your 20-ounce skinny. Now let's head over to File, Print, and if you know me, I love to triple check, double check, whatever check I'm doing, I love to triple check. So that's when I am going to double check my document size and output paper to make sure it is going to print to the right spot and the right paper, okay? So now let's load our Epson F170 with our MakerFlo 8.5 by 11 sublimation paper. Let me tell you guys, MakerFlo is a godsend. No, seriously, when I tell you I will forever only be printing my sublimation designs on sublimation paper from MakerFlo strictly because this ink grabs beautifully and it lays super flat. And you know what they say, words are just whatever, but put it to action. So let me show you guys how beautiful printed out my sublimation design. Like, look, you guys, I am obsessed. Wrapping is super easy with these true straight cups. There's no weird bulging and no adjustments needed. So once you guys have all your sublimation designs printed out, like, talk about the details, talk about the vibrancy. I am beyond excited to get this spooky collection going and really test this oven to its fullest. So let's get going to the next step. Okay, you guys, now it's time to pull out that thicky tape and that skinny tape from MakerFlo. It's heat resistant, so let's get going, loading that up into my pink little tape dispenser. So that's when I'm going to take this extra long roll. When I tell you guys, I was surprised when I pulled out this thing. It was huge. So once getting it loaded, as you can see, it gives you the perfect little piece to stick on your design. And don't forget to get your thick tape. It's very useful, so make sure to get a hand dandy. Why I love working with MakerFlo's True Straight tumblers is because it needs no shrink wrap. How exciting! One less step. So let's remove that lid and take out that tumbler care instructions, and do not throw it away because your customer is going to need this in case they want to take extra care of their tumbler. As they should, okay, period. Can we just talk about the vibrancy and the details of these sublimation designs, you guys? Like, look how detailed and beautiful this is going to look. So what you guys are going to want to do is cut along the dotted line. I mean, it's not a dotted line, but like you get the gist of it. And then after cutting out your design, I'm going to show you guys how super duper seamless this is going to wrap. Like, look at this. It is wrapping perfectly. So then take a little piece of your tape, stick it to one side of the paper, and then stretch it on over and stick it to the other side. And you want to know why I do that? It's because it's going to give you a nice tight initial wrap. So do that to the top and the bottom of your tumbler. So now I'm going to take little pieces of tape and put them along the seam of my tumbler where it meets, because we want that seam to be seamless, baby. Seamless. So now we're bringing out the big tape. What did I call it? The thick tape? We're bringing out the thick tape from MakerFlo, of course. And we are going to put it on a little bit of the tumbler and a little bit hanging off, because what we're trying to do now is make sure there is no air that is going to get in this tumbler while it is baking. So give it that firm pressure, really pull on it and stretch it. And then when it meets the other side, give it a little snippety tip, tip, tip with your MakerFlo scissors. And what you just did to the top, do it to the bottom. So like I said, stick half of it onto the tumbler and then half of it off, because we do not want not even a little bit of air getting into it, because we want a beautiful result. So give it a snippety zip, and we are not done with this thick tape yet, so do not put it anywhere. Give that tape a nice push on the bottom of the tumbler to seal the deal. We are not letting no air into this. Like, trap it out, say goodbye to that air, because it is not getting in this tumbler. No way, baby. No way, Jose. Who is Jose? Because this tumbler is about to be gorgeous either way. And do not forget about the rim. So make sure you tuck that tape into the rim as well, like you did to the bottom. Now it's time for one final piece of tape right along the seam. And all what we are trying to do right now is give a nice, beautiful, seamless design. Thanks to these true straight tumblers, your sublimation paper lays super flat. This is the time where I like to double check, triple check. I am double checking everything I tape to make sure, one, everything is nice and smooth, and two, to make sure no air is going to be coming in my tumbler. Nope, not today. And just like that, my 12 tumblers are now prepped and ready to go into my crafter oven. Talk about easy peasy lemon squeezy with no weird bulging and no adjustments at all. It's time to preheat our oven, so let's click on the hot air setting and kick it up to 375 degrees. The crafter oven has removable racks that fits perfectly 12 skinny ounce tumblers upright with no crowding, no rotating halfway. Baking these tumblers at 375 degrees for 6 minutes, and the crafter oven's convection fan keeps the heat even from every angle with no flipping and absolute no fuss. Did I mention that this oven has a built-in 360-degree air circulation, which means it has no hot spots? Whether you're prepping for a local pop-up event or you're getting ready to launch your website, this is amazing, because it is literally a set it and forget it, perfect for batch making. Like, when I tell you guys these tumblers are fitting perfectly in this oven, they are not touching any of the tumblers, and they are fitting perfectly. They are not crowding each other, and I am so excited to see the results. I am fitting all 12 of them in the oven at the same time. So let's close it on up and set our timer for 6 minutes. And guess what? We are not rotating any of these. It is set it and forget it. I mean, don't forget it, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. So now it's time to put on our heat-resistant gloves from MakerFlo and take our tumblers out. Let's get ready for the reveal, because this is going to be epic. 12 tumblers in one oven. Like, say what? So now we are going to let these tumblers cool down just a bit so we can get this reveal going. I tell you guys, if I could do it right this second, I would. But they are very hot to the touch because they were just in a 375-degree oven. Let's use our weeding tool. Actually, I don't really use the weeding tool because I have had times that I have messed up and scratched the tumbler trying to get the piece of paper off. So that's when I make a little slit with my scissors and start from the top or the bottom and start ripping off the paper. And look how gorgeous these reveals are, you guys. Well, would you just look at that color and look at these details, that combo of MakerFlo sublimation paper and their prepped blanks. Baby, let me tell you, chef's kiss. Mwah. Like, look at this. No bleeding, no ghosting. These are absolutely seamless and absolutely beautiful. Every single tumbler came out absolutely beautiful, you guys. Like, I am in love with every single one. And if you guys know sublimation, black is really hard to sublimate, and look how gorgeous it sublimated. The final step to this gorgeous 12 cup 1 oven video is to place these lids back on the tumblers of these absolute gorgeous tumblers. And I am so excited with how they turned out, you guys. And if you are a loyal subscriber of Shawnee Shop, you know me, I am going to come with the receipts and the proof, because without that, what is it, you guys? You are a liar. So let me break it down to each tumbler, because look how gorgeous they are. The color is beautiful. The details are detailing, and you guys, this is all thanks to MakerFlo's awesome high quality products. What I want to know is, which one is your favorite, because I can't decide. This is 12 tumblers sublimated all at once, literally all at once, super vibrant professional results. And guess what? That is the power of MakerFlo's crafter oven. If you're serious about scaling your business or streamlining your workflow, this setup is a game changer. Everything I used today, I'm going to link it below. I hope you guys love this video as much as I loved making these tumblers. So, as always, slay the day, every day. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Shawnee out.